Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Pass the Wine, Please. It's your girl Sydney.
It's Mia.
It's Sierra.
What they do? What up?
What y'all been up to? Y'all got something to talk about. Well, we all have something to talk about.
Oh, we do. No, oh my gosh.
After report or before?
Yeah, okay. So
Or while we
we'll
do it.
read off the wines and then we'll talk about the lovely event that Pass the Wine Please was invited to. Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
which one we want to do first?
today we have two Camp Vejo 2021. What kind of wine is this? Oh, well, this is just a vibrant white blend, and then we have a rosé. So a 2021 Camp Vejo 20 vibrant blend. I'm sorry.
Nate.
No, not yet. Yeah, crisp and floral, 14%. No, 12%.
Sydney, are you okay?
I just guessed because I swear I saw. I swear I heard Sierra say 14% earlier.
Oh, whatever.
And then the rosé is is 13.5. They both say crisp and refreshing, so we'll really see. I
was looking at the
I
scale.
poured the white in the decanter because I have more faith in that one.
Okay, so let me try that one first.
But we'll see.
I don't know who this is. Me
Let's all try this one. Huh?
putting it all on one side like that.
Yeah.
That's isn't it?
Because it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Right? Yes.
Oh God.
Um,
I thought it was gonna be sweet, but it's not bad. But I thought it was gonna be sweet.
Definitely
it's
crisp.
not bad. It's a little. Yeah, it is crisp and tart.
I taste apple.
Yeah.
I do taste apple. Wow, this is the first time I taste the fruit.
You go, girl.
I don't necessarily like the aftertaste though.
I'm not getting a bad aftertaste.
I'm
It's
not getting the best aftertaste.
it's not nasty. I mean, I like it. I don't hate it.
I don't really have
trying to
much
give it another
say
word.
about it right
Yeah,
now.
I'm trying to get the
though.
taste.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about it besides it's like a nice crisp morning apple.
Like a what's the green apples? Granny Smith. But like, you know how they get a little tart? Like
Yeah.
they don't really get sweet.
Yeah. I picked.
Yeah,
this
like
one.
honestly, this tastes like if you're savage like that, this tastes like some morning wine. Like you can have this with your breakfast instead of apple juice.
That's savage.
Have the Camp
Make
Vejo
it
white
a little
blend.
savage.
That's savage.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Sierra, can you pass me the rosé?
Oh wow. That's good.
I wonder if they can hear that.
I hope not. Sorry, guys.
Sydney never finishes her tester.
Clocking.
I like this one more.
I don't like this one.
I
I do not like this rosé. I'm sorry, y'all. I can probably hear my watch. Shit. Y'all see what I said?
That's you.
Right.
You're having the issue.
That's what I told y'all. I don't.
Perfectly.
That's what I told y'all. No.
I don't know. I feel like they both gonna make me, to be quite honest.
For sure.
I honestly feel like they have similar flavor notes. I mean, the bottle said crisp, and they're both pretty crisp. The rosé is slightly smoother than the white blend, but I think I like the white more.
I think that's what it is. I think it's.
I do like the white more.
I think I like the smoothness of the rosé.
Yeah, compared to the white, the rosé, of course, is more tart.
I'm not understanding the scale on the back of the rosé. Like, does it
They're
go
showing you how
higher to
refreshing-
lower? Or like,
oh yeah,
that's
If
what I'm
y'all
saying.
see my face right
Like-
now, I'm sorry.
They just circled the dots like it's a damn Scantron.
not the Scantron.
Like,
Ooh, okay, well, I'm gonna. I get a little bit of both. Let me try that together.
you gonna mix
Yeah,
it?
I'll do the white blend. I prefer the white blend.
Sydney, you don't ever finish your testers.
See?
I'll finish it, but
I always wondered when it was time to clean up who glasses those were.
now we're gonna.
But we
blame it on
knew.
me.
But we knew.
Thanks, honey bun.
Bye. Sorry, I was staring at it to see how much we had left.
More formal opinion on the wine at the end because I'm still getting it together. Yeah, I'm still getting it together.
But yeah, anyhow, y'all, we got invited to our first event. Yes. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking exciting and nerve-wracking, if I must be honest. A little nerve-wracking.
Very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, so I was under the weather. I had a lot going on. I was unfortunately not able to make it, but they held it down, and my uncle said that everything went amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I need to hear about it.
I would say we had a great experience. I think a lot of it had to do with the people around us, too. Like, everyone was so nice. Mm-hmm. Everybody was, like, so welcoming. Everybody was, like, you know, like, ready to talk to us just as much as we was ready to talk to them. Mm-hmm. Going around though, when we like, cause for an example, we like interview people for an example, and that was like nervous at first because you're like standing there and you kind of like, we were learning as we went along, like we never done this, so we were learning body language, we were learning, some people didn't want to hold the mic, like they wanted us to hold it, so, but it's like, you can't really cross over Mia, it's just a lot, so it was a lot of learning, I would say.
Yeah.
I am glad that we got to do it though, because next time I think we're going
to know what to do. Exactly what to do. That interview process was definitely different. And it's like, I don't know, I was trying to come up with questions off the top of my head, and then I don't know, I get tongue tied sometimes and I'm nervous and I want to make sure I'm making sense. But I try to make a little joke out of it, like, hold on, did you understand what I said? Because I don't even know what I said.
You did that one time, she was like, I don't even know what that means.
It made sense, but like I can rephrase if you need me to. But I think it was definitely motivating as well because it was so many like black women there, like boss bitches. Okay, like boss bitches. It was crazy, and yeah, like you said, everyone was so welcoming. I feel like when we got there though, they were like, "Who are these two girls running around here with the little camera in their hand? Like, what is going on?" But once we introduced ourselves and told them like who we were and what we were about, they were definitely like, yeah, they were definitely like, "Oh yeah, like that's what's up." And then we made a lot of connections, I feel like.
I feel like a lot of good ones, too.
Yeah.
And I think connections that's actually going to, like, fall through. Like, like people, I think, who genuinely, like, wow, these girls are actually...
Like, I fuck with y'all for real.
But I do have to give a shout-out to Sydney's Unc.
Yeah.
I kept calling him Unc.
Unc every 10 minutes.
Unc and William, we can't forget you.
Nah, for real.
Uncle
shout out to y'all.
So the big screen.
Okay.
He called me 2 weeks. I don't even know if it was 2 weeks.
I think, no, it was like 2 weeks
before.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. But he was like, you know, he just called me casually, telling me about the event, and then 2 days later, he calls me again, like, so what's the answer? And I'm like, oh, I thought you was just telling me about it. He's like, no, I want y'all to do it. Like, I told y'all, and they want y'all to be there. So, you know, it's good to have people in your family, or, you know, good to have people, period, that support what you're doing, because we got that opportunity because we got something good going on. So.
Facts.
And it's good to have people that actually, like, believe in you. Like he knows you, Sydney, but, like, he don't really know that. And, but the way he treated us, you would think that...
Yeah, like, it was... Cool. Exactly.
Like, he was there the whole time, making jokes, having fun. Even when we were doing the interviews, like, he was helping us behind the scenes, like, over there. Like, you know, telling us, like, little tips as we were doing things. Like, he would be like, do this, do that. And it was so helpful to like look up and see somebody like help me. So.
And I will say, I don't like doing business with people, not that I do a lot of businesses, but I don't like doing business with people where I don't feel like I can be myself around someone. And like that's definitely one thing, like I like being comfortable and feeling comfortable, because like I wasn't being too crazy around your uncle, but I feel like it was this one moment, like we were walking upstairs and we were nervous that we were going to get locked because like the door is locked behind us or something. And he said something and I was like, yeah, because we're going to be locked in this bitch and I don't fuck with that. I said something like, sorry, excuse my French, but I said something along those lines and he just started cracking up. But he doesn't care. Like he just knows who we are. But anyway.
But I think that's with podcasting, because I feel like you have to be your authentic self on podcasting. It's like people, if gravitate to that work with you, they have to know that like, okay, this is what you're getting. Like you can't, what we have is what we have. You can't shape it into something else, because like,
right,
if we wanted to be past the I don't know.
Pass the
monkeys,
vodka.
Please. We would have been past the monkeys, please. Like, we would be passing monkeys or freaking charcuterie boards or something.
Bible.
Right.
Pass the Bible, right.
If we wanted to pass the charcuteries, we would have been doing that.
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah,
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I feel like that. But yeah.
So yeah, this is only the beginning for us, and we, it's only up from here. Sydney will be at the next one. I will drag her if we have to.
That part.
Okay, like forget that. But yeah. Other than that, how y'all feeling?
Shout out to y'all.
The brunch babes.
Yes, the brunch babes. Yeah.
Shout out to my girl Kanye.
No, they would know. Yeah, they would know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, you know.
We got something interesting today.
And we got cards.
Yes.
Period.
That's why I really want to do that, because if you're
A fan, because y'all know I be hot.
But if you're listening, you need to get on YouTube and look at our fancy cards, because we got tired of pulling out our phones on episodes. But oh my gosh, we told Mia she was gonna have problems with her cards. But
Don't mind me. Don't
No.
mind me.
Anyway, I didn't want to be negative Nancy, because that's what we're talking about today.
When you're being negative Nancy,
we just let her do her copy and paste for her card.
Anyway, y'all gonna get my point. All right, so
No, because Sierra was looking like.
Because I'm looking at y'all like these girls could go back and forth if we just allow them to keep going.
That is true. That is true. You're not lying.
So are we just gonna get into it?
Get into it, yeah.
Today's topic is why y'all asses be hating on social media like that.
Not even on social media. Why y'all just be
Hating in general.
Hating.
Like, it's like people
Big
wear
hating.
negativity as a personality, and when was that okay? Like,
It's never
when
been
were we
okay.
with that?
It's never been okay.
Everybody's like, turn around and die. And I just don't get it. Like, do you need a hug? You need a hug.
Hey yo.
You need some dick. You need some muscles. Like, what's
Something like y'all need to get some help. It is not healthy.
Not at all.
It doesn't look good. It is not. It's just not doing anything for anybody. You're not saving the world. You're not super save a hoe if that's what you think you're trying to be.
But they're not even trying to be
not
that. It's
that
just
would be giving your input in a positive
yeah.
way.
It's just straight up negativity. Like, it's to the point where I don't know about y'all, but not like the intimate moments that we share online, whether it be if I had a boyfriend, if I 6 months together, a year together. I feel like I don't even know if I want to post those things online anymore, because people are just so negative, or people are just so vindictive. Like, oh, this person has a man, let me go after their man. Or, oh, this person enjoys their job, like, let me start talking shit about people who, who enjoy their jobs.
That's
like,
or this person feels so good, like looking dry.
Right.
Like
Right.
damn, I can be comfortable in my own skin.
Or literally just simply put, prey on your downfall, because they sometimes half the people don't even say nothing to you, but they like in their head or speaking stuff into the air, all these bad negative comments and energy onto what you got going on.
I think I would take. I'm not gonna say I would take, but I would accept it if you just keep it to yourself. Right?
That's
like,
what
to
I'm
your point. You say that don't say
Yeah.
it. I would accept that more. But the fact you gotta say it to people is just like.
Or the fact that you're saying it to someone online behind a screen, but if you had the opportunity to say it to that
face,
person, you wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't at all.
Just
Like,
keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah.
Big
That's
faking.
What they say, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't
say it at all.
Exactly.
Don't say it.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I don't think people like. One is like, I don't know if they care or they just don't realize it, or both. I don't know if you can. I don't know if that's like two things that can go together, like not realizing something and not knowing. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, my point is, like, I don't know if people know how that affects people's mentality and like the way they move through everyday life, their confidence, and stuff like that. And I think we need to think a little bit more about that, because we're really bringing each other down in ways that we don't even know.
But I think
or like you said, the negativity online can make someone question things about them that they never questioned about themselves. Like, for example, I had this was years ago, but I have a friend who I guess you could say is heavy set, and she was having a debate online on social media, and she was providing facts to this person to the point where that person got mad and was basically just like, "Oh, well, you're big." Like, what? So are you mad because you're like, are you mad because you're dumb?
Yeah.
Like in that moment, he was proven to be dumb. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm not trying to come across as negative now, but it's like, that was your comeback to sit there and
and belittle somebody else.
What if that person didn't have a problem?
Yeah,
with it?
literally.
Exactly. You know, a girl's like,
oh, ugly.
Mm-hmm. You know I'm not
right. Say exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also think it comes from like a place of like not having what you're hating on the person for, or like your own insecurities. I'm not gonna say no names, but I really wish I could. But I remember one time, yeah, if you don't know, I haven't wore like weaves and stuff in a long time. I do braids on my natural hair. I would silk press to death.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna do a silk press, and that's my go-to. I'm sorry, y'all girls ain't got no hair, but I'm gonna do a silk press. And somebody told me like, you always do natural. Like, why don't you do a bust down middle part? Excuse me. Like, you look like you should do this with your hair, because it was something like you were pretty. It was I can't remember the exact words. So I'm not gonna lie. But I can tell y'all the way that it was said.
They was basically like, trying to say you would look better.
People,
yeah.
If you had the bust down middle part, and I'm like, girl, I would attract more people if I had my Annie Bush, like
right.
Ew.
Or how about the fact that you presenting yourself the way that you feel comfortable, you attract the right people for yourself. If you do a bust down middle part, you start attracting scammers, no good, you know. Yeah, because that's another topic for another day, but we can talk about.
It was like a beat. No, literally, she said beat face, bust down middle part. Like everybody not don't wear makeup. Right. This is a celebration on going out for real. But yeah, and I'm like, I'm fine with my natural face and my middle silk press.
And I just don't understand why people can't just be okay with how other people want to live. Why are you so worried about what the next person is doing? Worry about what you got going on. If you want to wear a bust down middle part, 30-inch weave every day and rip your edges off, by any means do it. Those are your edges. Do I care? No. Like, I don't care that much to put all my energy into what you're doing. That has nothing to do with me. Mind your own.
That's what they be hating, because
oh my god,
she ain't got no hair, so that's what I'm saying.
That's a full-time job to be minding somebody else's business.
Oh my god, you ain't got nothing to do.
Okay, I mean Jesus,
but you fit.
And then I think in our area sometimes. Well, this is a question. Do you feel like sometimes in our area joning gets confused with negativity, or that people use joning as an excuse to be negative?
Yes, I think it like, I think you can tell the difference between the people that know how to joke and, like, one, not take it serious, and two, not go too far with it. You know what I'm saying? So do people really know what joning is everywhere around the world? Because we got somebody in Germany.
No, we really do.
They probably don't know what joning is, but
so it's like making fun of a person, but like
jokingly.
Yeah, like so
girl,
first of all, we're from PG County, Maryland. Just so people get an idea of where the tone joning comes from. But like, I always talk about Sierra's small ass head. That's joning. Like, I'm not. Who would be mad that they have a small head?
Yeah.
Like, girl, your little pea head
ain't small.
She does. It's like, pew. Yeah. So that's an example of joning. But in some ways, you could say that, you know, somebody could take it as negativity, or it can go too far. Because like, you could see somebody. Let's say somebody starts a cotton candy business. Like, people will start frying like cotton candy, like, fuck you doing that for? There ain't no money in that, blah blah blah. But it's like, are you mad because you didn't come up with the idea? Because kids have parties all the time. Somebody gonna want, you know.
And I think that we could tell the difference between Joan and hating, because like, I feel like with Joan and y'all both are doing it, people will be ready to come back, ready to say shit for somebody who didn't even say nothing to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really explain it, but
I don't know. When I think of hating, or when I think of the term hating, I automatically think of someone being negative, or like throwing out negative perceptions against someone's accomplishment. Does it have to be an accomplishment? I don't know, but accomplishment is the first thing I think of when I think of hating. Like, that's what I tie it into.
I mean, could be. I think they could be hating on someone's accomplishment, or like I think Sierra mentioned hating on just the person.
Mm-hmm.
What they have.
Some people be hating on what people like grew up with. Like you grew up with money. I didn't.
Yeah.
You for that money. Like.
Or some people are hating because they're really at home sad and depressed, and they're just like, oh, how is this person so happy?
Right.
And then it's like, I want people to remember that we don't know 100% of everybody's life online.
Mm-hmm.
I could get up every day and be sad as shit, but all I'm posting is happy, me smiling, whatever. That's what I want to show y'all.
Right.
Like, I think that's like, we're getting like people get this.
Sorry.
People get this.
This
like,
thing is all folded.
Hive like mentality where they like go in and be ready to fucking dox people, find out where they live, where they work, who they dated, and all that just because they mad. Did I miss something?
I'm cracking up for nothing.
It's me over here like reading the paragraph.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, that's because her ass was writing. We like, girl.
Because y'all know I be getting mean and I gotta like write my sentence, but it's one little quote in here, so I really have to write that whole thing out because I don't want us to get flagged.
Yes, please.
Okay, so look, I was reading this book. It's called. First of all, I've been reading it for like 8 months because I'm a slow reader, and I'm a work in progress.
I put over here Joan on you.
I was really
no, but only reading it for 8 months because it's just like I don't know how to. It doesn't matter. None of y'all business. Anyway, the book is called Hood Feminism by Mickey, and I don't remember her last name. But anyway, it was this chapter called How to Talk About Black Women. Not necessarily talking about what we're talking about now, but like feminism and racism and hating in general and being negative against the black community or black people being negative against black people. Mm-hmm. So she said something in it and I was like, oh my gosh, this like has a lot to do with what we're talking about. So it said respectability politics basically is the definition, is about controlling a group behavior with designations of inappropriate rooted in spirituality quality.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what? Like, yeah, bring it closer.
Yeah.
You was like staring away as you was talking.
Oh, that's why I told y'all no minds. But anyway, let me read it again. Respectability politics is about controlling group behavior with designations of inappropriation rooted in structural quality. You get what I'm saying?
No, because you made too many damn.
Can I see it?
You're not gonna be able to read it. I wrote fast.
I just wanna.
Respect.
Can you read it out loud for the people who didn't get it?
I should have just brought the book
because I didn't get it.
Respectability.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna just read it from my phone.
Are about controlling group behavior with designations of inappropriate rooted in structural quality. Can you elaborate what this means?
Yes. I don't get the...
Okay. Respectability politics are really about controlling group behavior with designations of appropriate or inappropriate behavior rooted in structural inequality. I was writing fast, clearly.
Yeah, because you put quality, but you just said equality.
Oh, see?
But I don't...
Okay, I still don't understand what it means. Is this the second part?
Respectability politics is the definition.
Okay.
Okay, so it's saying that it's about a control...
Or the definition?
The word is respectability politics.
Gotcha.
The definition is.
Okay.
It's about controlling group behavior.
Okay.
With designations of appropriate or inappropriate. In this case, we're talking about inappropriate behavior.
Okay.
Against an inequality.
I get what they're saying, but I don't get how it relates to this.
So I thought of it as
more
like
so being negative towards black women or black men.
That's what I'm saying. Us doing it.
She's saying being negative, yes.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
She went to the negative portion.
Right, but what I'm saying is I think that quote is relating it to a certain group. Like black women.
That's what I said. That I like gave that description.
Oh, I'm just confused.
She made.
No, I'm confused. Like I'm confused.
I literally gave that. What's the word? Oh.
Yeah.
We're all minks.
I'm not mink at all.
The quote was
the quote.
Okay, fuck my quote. Moving on.
The quote just kind of went over my head.
You had the quote, but you didn't hear me say.
No, I'm confused as to how the quote, like, it made me forget what we were talking about from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm over it.
Well, I'm going to move
the conversation.
Like, switch it over a little because... Mia,
I'm fine, like 100% fine.
Real quick, and
I was, but we're gonna leave that there.
Said, I'm tired.
No, I was like, okay.
Mia said, I'm
tired.
Okay, but I was about to say that I feel like
that's gonna be hilarious. Looking, sorry.
I'm not gonna say hating wouldn't exist because it would. But hating would not exist as relevant as it do if it was not for social media.
Oh, yeah.
Because, again, people wouldn't be able to physically say it to you, which nobody would ever know. Yeah. So I really hate social media I wish that social media had a way of, like, monitoring exactly what you comment and be like, can't comment that. Because y'all be saying some crazy hating ass shit about people. That I just wish, like, social media would just censor out because...
But also the conspiracy theorist in me, I hate that people are so negative on social media because I feel like this is exactly what they wanted. Yeah. Like, they're feeding into everybody online being negative and mad. So mad to the point that they cannot get up and go outside.
But so that's just like Shade Room. Shade Room knows exactly
what they're doing. Literally.
Literally to argue.
Yeah. So it's literally called Shade Room. Like I honestly don't follow the Shade Room. I can't say that I don't see stuff that the Shade Room posts, but I don't follow the Shade Room because I don't, I care about what I
like pour into you.
Yeah, what I consume on the internet, and that's not.
No, the Shade Room is like one shady place. Like I do follow it, but I'm not gonna sit there and say that I like actively on their page looking at stuff because if you read the comments, people under those comments are harsh. Harsh.
You know what's crazy, y'all? I'm sorry, I just gotta dive into one thing because I was just really fascinated today about social media. I could care less about anybody, like any celebrity that much because I don't physically know them. Of course, I know certain facts and I do be like engaged in certain tea. Hello, me and Sydney, we always send each other stuff.
Right.
But you ain't gonna find me under the comments hating, ever. But you may find me under the comments calling somebody fine, but that's another story. But people were going in on like Lori Harvey and your man, Sydney.
For what?
And they was just like, this is so fake. I'm like, why can't y'all just let people live there? How y'all know that they're not genuinely happy?
What was the picture? Because I saw something with Lori Harvey.
It was just like people. I was on TikTok and I like clicked on his name, his hashtag, because y'all know he fine. So I was just being a creep scrolling through some of his videos. But like people were like pointing out like their eye contact. They don't look into each other. No. And I'm like.
Right. Meanwhile, they are at home, single and lonely. And the crazy thing is, some of these people saying these things have never been in relationships, or they're like 13-year-old kids. Yes. And it's like, why are y'all so damn
or relationships have failed miserably.
Yeah. And then there was a guy that y'all know I love stirring the pot. A guy on like Facebook was like, they're not even in a relationship. They should just call it fucking. I'm like,
what?
How do you know them?
Right. How do you know any of this?
You know them.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, even if they were just fucking, that's considered, like, if they're going out, doing things, that's still considered dating. Like, he was like, y'all just want to call it dating because you're a celebrity. I'm like, no, that's what.
What does that have to do with anything? Riddle me fucking that.
It doesn't even matter if they're a celebrity. Somebody, like I said, somebody could, post a cute video of them and their man in the kitchen cooking, and it's like somebody could be like, oh my god, all he cut was the vegetables and you did everything else, you're a slave. Like, bro,
oh my god.
Let it go.
Y'all use like
out of everything. Literally, they pick out the little things.
Everything.
Let me see your house. Let me pew on your table.
I guarantee you don't even make out their own crib.
Be like,
guarantee.
Alfredo, like why? Like she's
mind yours. Yeah.
Mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
people really just be so
projection. The shit that they are lacking with themselves. Like they want to throw it into other people, and ooh, baby, you need to find help.
Social media.
What is it?
I be wanting to take a break, but My problem is I be bored, and I need to find another hobby. Because when I'm bored, I just be scrolling on like TikTok and stuff. But it's social media that be getting to these people here. They're making them think that people who don't dress like this or do this, they gotta talk down on them.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And my whole thing is, why would you want to like you said, how people be hating or will look down on somebody because they don't have the bust down middle part, they don't wear makeup, they don't get up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day before work to put on makeup, to wear a full face every day,
like the sweat off.
Yeah, not everybody has time for that. And it's like, just because somebody doesn't want to be like everybody else, it's like they're looked down upon. And it's like, I think people should be encouraged for not wanting to be like everybody else. Like, we need to start lifting people up. Like, social media and negativity is so normal that we are forgetting about the community aspect of, how it takes a village to not only raise a child, but to get it together in life. Like, we need help, bro. Like,
I think also social media has like created a lot of quote unquote rules about how people are supposed to live, what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to live or act, and blah 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 blah. And a lot of people I've seen, like, they follow them, like they think that these are like the rules of life, like this is what I have to do, and it's not. It's not.
I'm glad that we grew up in the era that we did, because we had, most of us at least, had morals and values before social
media. And that's where people lack. They have
getting their morals and their values.
They don't know how to think on their own. They really don't know how to think for themselves. They use social media as a crutch. Is that a word to use for it? A crutch?
A Bible.
Yeah.
Like, it is literally, people don't want to go to school and learn things anymore, or pick up a trade or nothing. They want to be online every day, and they're not. You could use social media for something better, like creativity. Make a podcast or something. If you're gonna be that negative and you want to bake it off your negativity, start a podcast.
Yeah,
it's crazy, because I also think that people rather be seen as like a hater. Like, they would hate for clout purposes. Yeah, you want to hate just so you can get a lot of people to retweet your hate comment.
And why want to be known like that? Why do you want to be known as a person?
Like, people will come at somebody. A lot of people do a lot of stuff because they know people are probably going to feed into it and like retweet it,
or because they'll go viral.
Yeah, they'll go viral. A lot of people hate on people just off the simple. I think that with a lot. I think when people make like memes about people, like, when I say meme, not like the funny ones, I mean like the hate ones, or like when people like quote tweet stuff about different celebrities or regular people, or come at people like, she ain't got no money. They do that because they know that y'all idiots on Instagram is gonna like, retweet, and keep it moving. And now everybody in the world saying, if y'all just stop retweeting this shit, they not gonna get the satisfaction. Right. Like, that's all they want, is the satisfaction of like saying like, oh look, I got all these retweets, y'all. It wasn't right.
Yeah, none of that shit is important. Like, at the end of the day, when social media, because I believe it's going to shut down one day. Like, all this shit's going to be gone. When all that shit is gone, half of y'all are not going to have nothing to like live off of, feed yourself mentally, spiritually, physically. Like, all y'all like Sydney said, are on the phone, computer, whatever the fuck, iPad Nano. iPad Nano is not even a thing. Sorry, Apple. But just like, minding other people's business, and y'all really need to go find yourself some goddamn business and level up.
It's crazy because I just think it's going to get worse. I don't think social media.
I don't know. I'm scared. If it's going to get worse, I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't think it's not going to go away. If anything, it's going to go like more high tech and more like ability to do. Soon people going to be able to comment on your picture with a voice. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, bitch, you look dumb. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna come.
Or like you said, how you don't think it's getting better. What about the example that we are setting for the kids that come behind us? Like,
it's too late for them.
How we got the baby boomers. We gonna be the hating ass motherfuckers.
The hating boomers.
That's the generation. They gonna change our
generation name to
from
something
millennials to haters. Like, get it together, bro.
Then it's like, y'all be hating on kids too, so now the kids even know what the fuck a hater is at this standpoint.
But even to what you said, like, I've seen, and it's sad, I've seen people talking about their own kids on social media for the sake of going viral or a message or something like that. And it's like, bro, that's your kid. Like, why people get too comfortable embarrassing their kids on social media? Like, I think instead of it being about just negativity, period, it's like social media, period, has got people going crazy. Like, and not even crazy in a good way. Like, we're not using, I don't think we're using it for the benefit of anything. Yeah. We're using it to put each other down.
Yeah. Literally, every day I get on social media, there's some new standard or some new way of life everybody should be living. Like, all of a sudden, you're not supposed to wear a certain outfit if your makeup is not done. All of a sudden, you're not supposed to wear makeup for your birthday. Like,
right, you can't wear braids on your birthday.
I literally saw someone tweet. They was like why, like, what is it with women going out and not putting on a little bit of makeup? Like, be a lady is what was said, and I'm like, what?
Be a lady? That's crazy.
Right? Be upset. Be upset because I'm pulling everybody's nigga. Everybody's bitch.
Y'all, more often than not, I just started wearing makeup, and I am 26 years old. Like,
and just started, and she still doesn't even really wear it.
Yeah, and I still don't really wear it.
And even the makeup I wear don't look like I got a makeup. Right. Like, I just do like powder. Yeah. So it still don't even look like. I only do it when I'm going like concerts. I will birthdays.
And can I say something too? Even with us talking about how confident we are, which we are, and like not wearing makeup, people will comment back on this and say, well, you want a cookie because you don't wear makeup? Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, like, I don't care.
Because I'm proud to be myself in a world where a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, exactly. Don't project your insecurities on anybody else other than yourself. Do your inside work and be done with it.
Like, y'all wear Apple Watches with every outfit. Why the fuck are you mad that
this is a $600 watch?
My watch. I can wear whatever. That's why they make Vans, motherfucker.
But do y'all think it's just like, I don't know, because I've gone other places and it's crazy because people from New York will probably be like, we some hating ass motherfuckers. But I've gone to New York a million. Like, I love New York so much because of like the love that you receive when you get there. Where else can I think that I've been to where it's just like the people are different? So I'm wondering if it's like centered around your environment, because like I saw a tweet where somebody from the DMV was basically like, our community is very judgmental when it comes to people being themselves, like you said, Sierra, because whether it's personality, creativity, everything is champ. And this person said that no other state is like that. And it's like, you see people wanting to move to other places so that they can progress, forward.
I could agree with that, because I feel like even if it's not another state per se, I feel like when I'm around people that's not my people, like for an example, I was at a concert Saturday, and honestly, it's probably people from all over at the concert. Who knows where people from? Because people travel for concerts, whatever, And like people would be like, "Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh, I love this. I love this." Like, people give you compliments. Mm-hmm. But I go to a place where everybody that I really be with, like maybe like a club or like a little kick, and everybody's just like, probably looking you up and down or whatever. So I do feel like we're here, or like your surroundings is definitely the hating point, because you out of town, everybody like, I love your hair, I love your lip gloss. Like, people love anything about you. But when you home, a bitch can look you up and down, probably love everything about you, but she not gonna say
right.
Right.
I went to Philly for a concert the other weekend, and I was with one of my friends, and she wore this bomb ass outfit, heels and everything. Of course, she ended up regretting it because her feet was hurting. So when we walking back to the car, she walking like her feet hurting. I feel like anybody else here in the DMV would be like, "Oh, look at her, she don't know how to work in them heels, blah blah blah." Right. Mm-hmm. This one girl walked past and was like, "Girl, you are working that outfit. I know your feet hurt, but you are working that outfit." Mm-hmm. And it's just like the choice of words. Literally, the choice of words made
makes difference. Made it right. But you're still working it. Yeah, I could agree with that. I'm not gonna say that's not a thing, but I also think me personally, my little box in my world, I see a lot of black on black hatred.
Yeah.
A lot of black on black. I don't see the white people talking down on white people. Yeah, and it upsets me personally, because we already get enough of hatred from other races, especially the whites. Like, why the fuck are we doing it to ourselves? Like, that is the last thing we need. Like, if anything, we need to be lifting each other up.
Thinking it, they're not
saying it. Yeah.
A lot of the time, to your point, it's not black people. Like,
and it'll,
like, I love your boobs.
It'll make it easier for other people of other races to come for us when we're so easily coming for each
exactly.
Like, how can you expect other people to respect
us
when you don't respect yourself? And by that I mean, you know, your community, your counterparts, everything. It's like, where is the love? Literally, where is the love? Like, it's just like, damn, y'all are angry as fuck.
I feel like this world would be just a much better place if people just loved each other differently.
Yeah, but this is about to go like a whole different...
A 360.
route. Yeah. But it made me think about it because I think it kind of like goes, not hand in hand, but it got a lot to do with this other issue in this world we have. I think that a lot of times the hating world, I think a lot of women or men, whoever, try to like, I'm not going to say avoid being hated on, so they hang with certain people for like aesthetic reasons, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
So I feel like, how do I explain? Like how we were saying how like girls go out with no makeup. I feel like the only girls that's gonna, like the girls that's saying you need to wear makeup is only hanging out with girls who wear makeup. Just for that reason. And now you're not having good friends. Now you're not. All because you're under this standard of that, like,
this is who you need to be around.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Now you're picking your friends strictly off of
how they look.
Wear makeup, she wear makeup, boom. She got the designer, she got designer,
boom. Yeah.
And y'all don't even really like each other.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Even
that'd be the whole kill.
Talking about each other online.
Yes. Y'all have nothing in common but materialistic shit.
And
that is
like,
not.
You don't want to be like, oh, hate it on them, but it's like, listen. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can hate on me.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I shop anywhere. Okay, this is
now or later.
I'm there. This is like a church song.
This is not a church song.
I'm saying like in the background, I'm like preaching. I know, like I was like talking over. Like,
then the organ get to playing,
yeah. You know,
yeah,
like
you
the
know.
pastor.
In the name of Jesus.
And
the people.
Got you. So we should have kept going.
Lifted up, Lord. They need to be lifted up.
No, bro. She always got to take it too fucking far.
In Jesus. Take the hatred out they hearts.
Woo!
They need to be loved.
Woo!
They need to be hugged.
I was about to think
They don't know what I'm talking. This message is resonating with somebody today. If you love me, can I get an amen?
Her face is the color of her hair.
Yes, I was getting hot.
Fan her. Cool her off, Lord. Cool her off.
Oh my God. All of you.
Y'all don't even know how to speak in tongues. Wait, is that a thing you know how to do? Or?
No, it just comes to you, so I've heard. Just like hating come to these people.
I just want to thank God that
because God ain't
hate on people. Like, I feel like what you got is what you got.
Yeah.
What I got is what I got. And I don't hate anybody because at any given moment, I could be in their place. Yeah. Like, I may be able to wear this now, but tomorrow I would have to wear this. Like, at any given moment, I could be in somebody's place. I may have all this hair now, but tomorrow I could have nothing.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, people need to humble themselves. At any moment, you can lose whatever the freak you think you got or you don't got. There is rock bottom. You might think you got rock.
The fact that we're all human. I mean, even freaking celebrities. Like, people be hating on celebrities like they're not human. People be... Oh my God, freaking Tia Mowry. Why is she dancing online? She's just trying to find a man. That woman was dancing on the internet when she had a man. Like, before she told the world she was divorcing.
That girl been dancing since sister.
Right? Like, come on now, y'all hate to see somebody happy.
And y'all choosy too. Like, they pick and choose who they want to hate on. Because if somebody else that you really fucked with did that same thing, you wouldn't be saying anything. So, like, what is the difference between her doing what she want to do on her account that she has, that she made, that she's using?
I'm gonna use a good example because I feel like it's a lot of people who do cheesy ass dances, but I guess it's their butt bouncing more or
right
ass showing, it's okay. but she doing a little nice little classy.
Yeah.
Young.
And ask yourself why it bothers you.
Yes.
Why is something that someone else had the courage to post on social media bothering you? Even I've seen people hating on people's outfits. They wore it with confidence. They decided to post a picture for billions of people to potentially see.
I'm aware with that.
And to answer you, I don't know if you asked it as a question earlier. It was in the beginning, but I understand how people like feel this way and don't want to post their accomplishments or what have you. It doesn't even have to be accomplishment, but whatever they got going on social media because of all the hatred and the negativity. Don't do that. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna post it. Like if you are proud of what you did, how you got it, how whatever, post it. Like at the end of the day, I don't feel that people should be posting for other people when maybe in the back of our mind we all might subconsciously be doing that.
For the people that we know care about it.
Exactly. That's literally what I was gonna say. So
I'm not posting for people, but like I'm posting to share to the people
who I know care about me, who I love.
Like I could accomplish something and y'all would know because I talk to y'all every day. But it's people who I am cool with who's not going to get the same text that y'all going to get. Mm-hmm. So sometimes me posting on social media is just me trying to tell other people who I love and I know love me.
Right.
The same thing. Like my grandma, I don't talk to her everything, but she on Facebook. So when I post stuff, I know she going to be like, yes. Like, that's for her to say. It ain't for y'all haters. So I'm with you. Because I had to tell my guy, he was like, he don't like posting because he don't know people happy for him. I said post because the people that actually matters in your life are going to be happy for you. The people that don't matter, it's fine if they hate. If you ain't got
and people eventually show themselves anyway, whether they, really happy for you or not. They eventually show themselves.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I just hate that. Like you can't. Like how you said. Like when you get a man and stuff. I feel you, and I wouldn't want to because it sucks that as soon as you do it, everybody got a story. Everybody want to take what he used to do, and it's like, first of all, let me learn for myself about if it's really right. But second of all, how you know he ain't changed? Like, dang, like, he was that version for you. Like, let me go through.
Right.
Unless you're like, y'all gonna tell me the real. But, like, when people just be ready to come anonymously at that. Like,
I have a question.
No, but hold on. Speaking of what you said, what I think people do, people are so ready to jump on negativity too soon. Example, the Jonathan Majors thing that came out recently. None of us were in that cab. None of us know what happened. I didn't even, I had, my mom had asked me, did you see what happened about Jonathan Majors? So I decided to
just
go on Twitter to see what he was trending for. And I'm just seeing, like Mia said earlier, other black women say, I know it was too good to be true. I know he was faking it. You know how in his interviews he talks a lot about masculinity versus femininity. He talks about balance and, just how he feels as though he can present himself to be the best man he is. And it's like, people were like, oh, I know that was fake and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we don't know what really happened. That woman could have been beating on him or he really could have been hitting on her. We don't know yet. So how about we wait and see before we jump to conclusions?
Didn't they cancel him?
That comes out of our mouth is to be negative. And to answer your question, you cannot cancel people, bro. Y'all are dumb.
I quoted it.
Unfollow the person and mute them on social media, but to think that you can stop someone's bag, it's just something.
This is the Creed guy, correct?
No.
This you talking about the Creed guy?
Yeah.
Okay. But you know what I think is even funny? I'm like, everyone's just, I'm not gonna say gullible, but y'all be so ready to like run with headlines. Because you know me, I'm over here like thinking like, dang, why all of a sudden, not saying like that, like we are like, yes, he been in movies and stuff before. But I feel like this is the most he's been talked about since Creed came out. This is the most he's been talked about.
He's been in movies back to back. He was in Ant-Man.
Yeah, but this is like the most. I don't know why, but this is the most. And I feel like the first thing I thought about is like, what's the odds as soon as he getting all this love?
You know what's
now all of a sudden?
That's literally what I was about to say. Like he was a whole meme for like a whole 2 weeks.
That's the first thing I thought about. I'm like, yeah, y'all be gullible, but it's not sitting right with me that the first time, not the first, but this man getting all this love. Him and Michael B. Jordan getting all this love, and now all of a sudden, not saying it's not true because we don't know,
right?
But that's the first thing I thought about. I'm like, this is kind of weird.
Or why do we pick and choose who we give the benefit of the doubt to?
Right.
And then I can't remember which one of y'all brought it up earlier, but when it comes to black on black people, it's like you'll give the benefit of the doubt to someone of another race, but be so ready to condemn someone of your own race. Dang, we all make mistakes. If our closets were open for everyone to see the skeletons, nobody.
But to your point, like we literally pick and choose because. Example, Kodak Black got a lot of allegations, but I ain't seen not one person like cancel Kodak Black.
Never. After all the times that man have been put behind bars for all this wild stuff,
and not one person like
not one.
Y'all, let's cancel Kodak.
Not one. And we talked about cancel culture in season 1. Go back if you really need to. But that's all I'm saying. I was about to ask y'all. This has nothing to do like with celebrities or anything. But have y'all ever had like a hating friend? This last question, if you need.
Not a hating friend, but I've definitely had someone who tried to like fake bully me or like hate on me in high school because of a guy I was dating at the time. Like, I mean, took the time to like draw a pic art picture of me, and like had all these comments on it, like Sydney will love, blah, 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 this. And the crazy thing is, before I could even respond, someone else drew a pic art picture of them.
My gosh.
And went in on them, and it went like, you know.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, okay, I thought someone drew another one.
So it's like them being negative backfired on them because when you're from the DMV and people condone, it was one of them things where they got their ass.
That's insane.
Yeah. I'm laughing.
That was middle school, you said?
No, high school.
Oh, high school.
This might have been 9th grade, so you weren't there yet.
I'm laughing because I know exactly who she is until this day. Low key, she still be out here hating.
Low key negative,
Ew.
And that's crazy that they still in the same place
that they were.
then. That's
how it works.
Gets you
that's how it works. You're stagnant.
Negativity leaves your ass.
And if you
stagnant.
Are you happy for me? Smile on my face, but are you happy for me?
Hold on, we're gonna have a talk after this because
what was the thing you just answered?
I asked.
I had a point to make about that.
Have
you guys ever had any like, hating friends?
I would say yes, in a lot of different areas. One was the hair thing because girl, you hating, but 2, I think that it comes in a different way with friends that we don't even see it. I think that it almost come in a way of like, you're doing something wrong, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like you want to let them know that it offended you, type of thing, like something wrong, or like you.
Like I had a friend, like no lie, like I feel like everything I did, they try to like one up me on. Like everything I would say, they would try to like one up me on. Mm-hmm. And to me, like I said, I think it comes in different forms because I feel like at this point. And a lot of times I think the one-ups were lies. So that's why I feel like
they would just bring up random stuff. Yeah. Like, oh, remember that time you said, well, yeah, now I...
Yeah, like it would be like, oh, I da-da-da. Oh, by the way, I da-da-da-da. Like I feel like it's not exactly hating, but I feel like in a way it kind of is because I feel like it's no competition here. Like, why when I say I did something, you got to come back with saying, oh, I did this. Like I could be like, I got a new job. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm about to
instead of saying congratulations.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, this is some hating that shit. Because instead of you... Or I feel like it's been times I'll probably be reading into stuff sometimes because I be feeling like when I don't get the same energy back from time from my friends, I be hating. But like I feel like it be people who never show you love, and I be like, damn girl, like I could post accomplishment, post
that one
fire picture, even down like fire pictures, like anything. I didn't be like, dang girl, you couldn't even say
yeah.
Like, all right, look cute, or like little stuff like that, or like
I feel that. I mean, that's not. It's not
like just because shit didn't go your way, it's like you start moving different, and it's like, damn, really, like really,
like it's a lady that made my mom know, and like me and my mom swear she be hating, and like she already be like cute, nice. Cute, like just one word, and I'm like, "Mom, she's low key just being shady as fuck." Like,
but or why is that? Why might that be shade for real?
Because I feel like for other people, it's given more than that. But as soon as they come to like us stuff, it'd be like cute.
That's when I would. That's when I would call it.
Like we would post something, then they would go and post the same thing, like same thing, same thing. Then my mom would post. Then them two, like she would post her kid. Like,
oh yeah, I had a friend like that. I wasn't like at the time. I wouldn't even think of her as a friend. She was kind of just like around because I knew I had a friend that she knew that, mutual, I guess I could just say. But like she would always do like backhanded compliments and I don't know, just like the stuff she said. She just rubbed me wrong, and I was like, girl, everything that come out your mouth don't even fucking sound right.
Or like a compliment with like their success added to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yes, congratulations on your new job. I just got a new job too. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about me.
We'll go post about it.
Right.
I'll go say congratulations.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's what I mean by like the like.
And y'all gotta definitely watch your friends that like try to take away from your moment. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Hating ass bitches.
Hey, no, what you talking about?
Hating ass hoes.
Yeah,
Hating ass hoes.
I don't know about
Stop
y'all, but
hating
the rose
hoes.
wasn't doing it for me at all.
We didn't even touch it.
We didn't touch it.
So that's fill up your cups.
I'll fill it up.
Same.
Just
Please hold.
But honestly, if we had to get back to the wine, I think
I do fuck with that.
Yeah,
mess with that one. I'm sorry.
You got a choice.
I think the white blend,
Mm-hmm.
the vibrant white blend, did it for me.
So like the intensity and the fruity is pretty high. Like
really
out of
fruity
5.
to me. It was just.
I mean, I tasted the fruit
tasted
more
like
in this
apple.
one than I did the other one.
Any. Like I really don't want any.
She filled this thing to the brim. But I think, what is this? The white blend, the intensity and the fruit. Okay, what I was saying was I tasted more fruit in this one. Like I compare an apple than this one. I don't know what is in this.
Yeah.
Side note,
Rosés are usually just tart, and to me anyway, like they taste like a grapefruit. But to me, that rose, it was just a little too tart, and it wasn't smooth. So I just prefer the smooth apple crisp white blend.
Do y'all think the white blend tasted like a regular, or tasted like a Moscato?
No.
No.
It tasted like a blend. Like
most
to me,
Moscatos are sweet.
Yeah. It tasted like a blend to me.
The next one I'm gonna find y'all is a Moscato that's sweet, that's high in percentage.
Yeah, because if you
I hate dry wine.
And if you ask me, most blends, like you won't necessarily find a sweet blend.
Yeah.
Well, this one is on me, guys, because I picked these up today. But
Oh my gosh! Wow.
the colors were pretty.
That's what it was.
You picked
the
up pink and
colors.
green technically.
Girl, no. How did I pick up pink and green? And that's blue and green. Because the rosé.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking. That's what I kind of saw, but
Yeah.
it don't really matter. Anyway,
It's crazy though
Try
because the rosé smells better. Than
I didn't even smell
It's
it.
not bad though that I'm drinking it.
I didn't even smell it.
You were drinking it after you drank
I don't know.
majority of
Maybe
the
that's what it
white.
is.
What did you say this smells like?
I just
The
said-
rosé. What did you say?
I didn't say. I just said it smells better than.
Oh.
But I also think it's because rosé is the one thing that I could drink that could be dry and tart, and I'm okay with it. Maybe because when I drink like Moet rosé, it's kind of like the same vibe.
Yeah, I always expected a
And-
rosé to be a little tart and dry, but to me, it's like if I taste a rosé, I want to taste the flavor at least. This is just tart and dry. That's it. It's nothing special about it.
I would say like I'm stuck on these Scantron dots because it's helping. So the refreshing, I wouldn't say it's refreshing. The delicacy is very high. Fruity is very low,
That's the
which
thing,
I would
though.
agree
It's
with.
not delicate though. It's
I just
I
want
would
y'all to
agree
say
with.
I'm
Not
picking the
delicate.
next wines too, so I could redeem myself clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the other one. I'm just
But it's okay because I feel like Mia got the worst track record anyway.
I do. I own it.
Yeah, Mia does have the worst track record.
It's cool.
Cause I ain't never buying wine, so just so y'all know.
It's cool.
So if I had to give if we're rating it, I'm giving the white blend a 6 out of 10 and the rosé a 3 out of 10.
Wow, that's low. I'm actually putting them both really low, but that's because I don't really like dry wines. Fun fact, I don't buy.
Sierra, you say that every episode.
Oh,
See, she got a fun fact for
I do not like because I think I had a bad experience with a dry wine. It made me really drunk, so I just don't really like dry wine. So
Oh.
I'm gonna give this green bottle
The white blend.
the blend one, a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna give the rosé a 4 out of 10. Both of them are gonna stay low because I'm really not a dry person.
So far, I would say out of all the wines we've tasted this season,
No, I feel like we had a worse one. Don't come.
oh, she
What
won't
worse?
blame it on Mia.
Yeah, because one of them red ones was definitely burnt.
So because I think that's even.
The reds had more flavor notes to pick out. Like, honestly, I can't give anything to our listeners besides.
We just talked about hating. Are y'all hating?
Yes, I am hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just telling you the truth. That's another difference.
But I am only hating because I want to give our listeners a real life review.
You heard it here. You heard it here, listener. She is contradicting herself. She is out here hating in these streets.
Yes, I'm hating. I'm hating because I want to give our people, what they want.
Well, I would give the white blend like a 6.5. Like I enjoyed it. Like I would pick that up and drink it on a rough day when I had a rough day. And then the rosé, I wouldn't pick that up at all. I mean, it was very tart and like dry. Is that the word you used? Very dry?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Said you eat it with a sandwich. I'm not eating wine with a sandwich.
Well,
first
me
of
and
all.
Mia are going to finish it regardless.
Oh, she just volunteered me.
Can't speak for Sydney.
Yeah, so I guess that's my what I'm going to walk away with is that maybe that will be my walk away.
What?
Sometimes we do hate. Like, I think we all are a little
just hating though. It's the difference with opinion and hate.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, that'll be my takeaway. You can have an opinion.
It's a difference.
And negativity doesn't always have to be
with it.
And honestly, a lot of times when people hate, they could turn it into an opinion and it wouldn't be hating. Like if a person would be like, girls who like she could have just been like, I think sometimes makeup would be cute with certain outfits, rather than saying you're not supposed to wear no makeup. She could have just been like, I feel like it would be cute if you wore makeup with certain outfits, because then it would just be her opinion.
So make it a think piece instead of a fact.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah,
that's the
make it a think piece.
That is what is the word
instead of a fact?
The theme. The theme is
that's what she was trying
to say. Make it a. Bitch, you never been in English, and when you reading the theme of our fucking episode, bitch, make it what did you say? A think piece and not a fact.
Mm-hmm. Well, my takeaway is
rolling right on here.
No, seriously. My takeaway is just I guess like change the way that we talk to each other. I think I say this every episode. Love on one another. I think Ellen says that. I think that's where I get that from. Love on one another. No, for real though. Love on one another, and like stop letting social media control y'all. Formulate your own opinions and do your thing, and stop worrying about other people's business.
Pretty much mink. That's why we really talking like how we. Talk.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm not mink. Like I'm dead serious. That's my
mink.
No, y'all have seen me mink.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. Follow us on Instagram at Pass the Wine, please. That's PLS. Follow us on Twitter at Pass the Wine, please. Is it the same? PLS.
No, it's Pass the Wine Pod.
Oh, look at me. Need to learn my facts.
Look at our fancy cards if you're watching.
And if you're on TikTok, follow us at Pass the Wine, please. That's PLS.
We only got like 2 videos on it.
Go there. We about to be on it. Go to TikTok. Okay.
No, yeah, still go. I was just making a point.
Right. Go to TikTok.
And we hope you enjoyed this episode.
Like, share, subscribe. Bye.